Just want to do a quick garden update. It's pretty full right now. There's a lot going on here as far as this. Everything's really growing well. This first row's got the potatoes in it, and it goes from here over to there. It's about 7 feet wide now. The potatoes just went crazy, and the little vines are really long on them. Can't even see the bags down there I planted them in. This other first spot had a lot of other things as well. That lettuce that went to seed, and the strawberries under there. Everything else is that stuff that's down there. It'll still be alive when the potatoes come up. But anyway, here's another view of it on this side. You can see where the potato vines have gone over my cabbages, and I think that I read that potatoes need 12 weeks. So, and I didn't write the date down, so I don't know how much longer. Probably another month to go, but I can start digging these and clean up the bed a little bit. Here are the cabbages. They're not nice sized ones. Probably about 5 or 6 pounds right now. But as you can see, the potatoes vines have gone over the cabbage plants, so now I'm going to have to get these out of the way so the cabbages will continue to grow. But like I say, the potatoes will be out pretty soon anyway. And here are the peppers that I'm still having problems with. Just not doing very well. They're dropping leaves like crazy. Leaves turn yellow and fall off. At least the plants are getting taller, but at least some of them are. And there's others that have about the same size as they were when I planted them. So this is here's the raised bed. Got some beets in there. They look pretty good. They're growing anyway. They're not huge yet, but there's some in there that are getting taller, starting to bulb up at the bottom. And then the bok choy is all gone, but one, and it's going to seed. It's starting to bolt now, so I'll get that one out of there. I plan on planting more beets down this row, up to the onions at the end. First time I've grown these kind of onions, so I don't know if I'm doing it right or not. They are still standing up and starting to get bulbs on them, and they're about the size of a golf ball now, so they're getting a little bulb there at the bottom. And the next row are contender green beans. I've got lots of them in there. I need to pick those this evening before it rains. And I already picked a pan of them the other day, just one row, but I had a lot of them in there. Enough for dinner anyway. And then this one, this was a pole bean that got mixed up with This is a pole bean here that got mixed up with the other seeds. I think it's case knife is the variety of that one. It's an heirloom. I put a tomato cage in there just so it'll have something to grow on, but you can see it's pretty much overtaken that cage and still growing. And then the last row are this variety of tomatoes. A couple cherry tomato plants in there. And some boxcar willy. There's Rutgers. Pineapple. Striped. Quite a few things in there. And the dill, of course, that comes up on its own every year. It's here by the cucumber plants. Dill's ready, and the cucumber should be ready. I've picked about, I don't know, maybe 10 pounds, 11 pounds so far. With this many plants, I think it just went overboard. There are too many plants in that area. I've been keeping it watered, but for some reason they're not pollinating very well. I've not seen any bees on these plants all summer. And usually we've got bees everywhere around here, but I heard that a lot of them died over the winter, as cold as it got. So got a few cucumbers in there. I picked about 11 or 12 pounds so far, maybe. And they're enough to make maybe one batch of pickles. But I usually get a lot more than that, so it's not going to be a very productive year for the cucumbers. So anyway, that's what the garden looks like today, July 26th. Yep. Potatoes, cucumbers, peppers, there's all kinds of beans. That big thing in the background's a wisteria vine. It's done blooming for the year. Then I got the raised bed, and then the cucumbers. And then here's a picture of the Bradford pear tree. No, I'm sorry, not Brett. Here's a picture of the Bartlett pear tree. Not too many on it this year. And again, I think that has to do with the fact that there weren't any bees out this spring that could pollinate. But anyway, we're going to have a few. So that's it. Thanks for watching. Bye.